Sometimes our calls don't come on the app. We've got an app for calls that people who are vaccinated, who are current in their training, so that means they've done a refresher or a course in the last 3 years. Sometimes their neighbours or their friends give them a call and say, hey, I've got a bat. So this one came via another person, and I'm just going over to pick up a bat from somebody who has, whose neighbour managed to get it into wrap it up and get it into some sort of tote bag or something. So you never know what you're going to find. And I'll be there in, I don't know, 10 minutes, I guess. Now, hello. Hello, did you get yourself a bit tangled up, sweetheart? Do you know where your neighbour found her? Him?
Yes,
her?
I can show you. It's just around the corner.
Just around the corner, okay. What, that way or that way?
No, that way.
Which way? That way. Okay, do you know what street it is? Just out of curiosity.
Literally next door.
Now, that's... What's that? And there's your tote bag. And have you got your head through that? You got your head through that? There we are.
Oh my god.
Now you tell me about it.
First time I see one from up close like this.
Okay. She can have that back again. Okay, now. And... Come here, look.
Is it a baby?
No, it's an adult. It's an old one. You see how she's hardly got any teeth? See how she's worn all her teeth down?
Yeah. So how come it doesn't have
He,
any
she.
teeth?
Well, they wear them down to their gums, but they still stim. It's a boy. He.
It's a boy and it's an old boy.
It's an old boy. See? Look. Okay. You're pretty
So
alert.
you can tell from the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's worn them right down to his gum line. Here, just try this, stinky boy, because now I can smell you. Here. Try.
That?
It's just some apple juice. I just want him to stop moving his head around and taste it. Here, just there. See, now he can taste it. He knows that there's something good there. You're not going to? All right, you don't have to. That's, I was just offering you something. This is some glucose because, when they are in shock, when they've had an accident, they go into a degree of shock, and we give them some glucose that really helps. They've got a high glucose metabolism needs.
Is it hard to hold them?
Look. Well, yeah, they've got lots of scratchy and bitey and pointy bits. Here, have another bit. Don't bite my tube. Right? That will give him just what he needs at the moment.
Do you mind if I video as well?
No, it's all good. So, look at his face.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he's done. If he's ended up on the ground, they've usually hit their heads for some reason. So don't grab. You see, people get scratched because they grab. Don't. Which is why you wear arm protection. And I'm going to pop him into a sling because we don't want him hanging.
Yeah.
And that will just chuck him up behind that.
Oh, okay.
And
so you put them in a cage like this.
Yeah, with the sling on the top, yeah.
Okay.
And then just cover them, and they actually settle down as soon as we cover them. I'm going to take
They
him to...
like that position like that?
Well, not really, but they don't have much option, you see, because he's right near the top.
Yeah.
He can't hang, he can't do anything other than what he's doing.
What happens if he tries to hang? Is it bad for him?
He can't.
Just for injury?
Oh, it's just,
like,
we want him to lie down. We want him to relax, and that's a way of making him relax. Okay?
So what do you think might be wrong with it?
I think he smacked his head. That if he's on the ground, they've usually smacked their heads. Sorry.
Like a trauma.
The lady wouldn't have been able to pick him up and not get bitten or scratched if he wasn't concussed. So he's probably concussed, and he's got at the moment 50-50. And if he survives tonight, he's got about 75% chance, unless he deteriorates overnight.
Oh, really?
So because they've hit their heads badly. If they've hit their heads badly, they die often. So we'll see how he goes. I mean, I can't give you a better outcome than that until we see how he goes. They look really good at the moment because he's been trying to escape the box. So
Yeah, he
Yes,
my
so
jacket,
he's full of
shoes off
adrenaline.
or-
He's full of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Once the
That's
adrenaline
fine,
wears
like
off,
the
well,
birds.
yes and no, they usually, but once the adrenaline wears off, they kind of fall over. So I don't know how he's going to go. He could look fabulous now, and in an hour he could look moribund, like he's about to die. He could die overnight, he could die tomorrow in 24-ish hours, but he's moving his legs and he's moving his wings, so it doesn't seem like a spinal injury, so we just have to see how he goes.
Okay, and do you take him to the vet?
Not at this stage. A, we've got no vets that are vaccinated who will see them, and B, we'll see how they go overnight, because the vets will just go see how you do overnight. So there's not a lot of point in taking them to the vet for no particular purpose. We take them to the vets if there's something the vets can do. And at the moment, it's just a wait and see.
Okay, and do you release them to the area where they're found? Like
No, I just wanted to know roughly where he's found. We release
He was just there.
I
He
would
was like,
just up
there's a
the
parking
road.
Up there, just
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah,
You
okay.
See those little grill sort of things?
Yep.
Fencing?
Yeah.
He's just there in the parking
Okay.
spot there.
Okay, then he's bound to have hit his head. We won't release him here, we'll release him at Centennial Park if he's okay. If he's okay in a couple of days, I'll hard release him. I'll go out to the park and we'll just let him go. Okay? All good.
Right, well, thank you so much.
That's okay, thank you. Missing a bit of fur around his eyes, yeah? This is Morley. And? Okay, so that would be why he's so skinny. He's got two quite bad, but they're partly healed, mostly healed.
I'd say so. And the joints aren't affected, so...
He's lost a bit of weight, but okay, let's see how he goes.
Just gonna go. So we'll see how he goes. I'm not...
I know, 50-50 at this stage.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, doll. Hey? I reckon.
Aren't you a handsome fellow? Morley? I love grape face. I love it when they do grape face.
Really interesting to get an age on those classes.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll work on it. Adrian's not back till Wednesday.
Oh, it's okay.
Assuming he doesn't test positive to COVID.
I hope so.
He's got a cold.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can I have that taped up? Thank you. Thank you. You can pull that through for me. Yeah, I think you can. You're up for it. Right.